Welcome into this quantum healing for financial assistance. So, the intention behind this specific quantum healing is to help you be able to open up and release resistance to receiving financial assistance that could come in the form of a business grant, somebody offering you money, and an angel investor that wants to give you money towards your business or your project. Essentially, we are opening up the pathway and doorways for you to receive financial assistance in ways that don't necessarily mean it comes from you working. This is really great, especially for business owners and conscious creators, anybody who may be looking or applying for grants or looking for investors into their company, something like that. Or if you just notice that you really struggle with receiving money, you will find a benefit from this healing. So if you've never received quantum healing with me before, this is the first time I'm hosting one kind of for free on YouTube. Normally these are just paid either bundles or pre-recorded healings that I've offered. I've been doing quantum healing since 2020, so 6 years now. And what quantum healing is it is a multidisciplinary healing method that combines several healing methods into a single session so that we're able to actually get to the root program of whatever your current challenge is and then heal from the root up. So we're working with the quantum field, the akashic field, and usually the morphogenetic field if we do tap into clearing anything from your ancestors. We are doing ancestral healing, past life healing, contracts and vow removal, oath clearing, inner child healing, subconscious reprogramming, belief clearing, essentially anything that is causing you to have this challenge, we are clearing from the root up. What you're going to notice from this healing is that it is going to facilitate a deeply rooted healing. So you're still going to have things come up in your life after this healing, and that is very intentional. There are some things that you need to heal yourself, but are so rooted in your subconscious that you can't see them and you don't even know that they need to be healed. So if you do this healing and then you notice a limiting belief come up, or a situation in your reality kind of forms in order to help you evolve and grow, just know that this is from this healing. It is very common for your reality to rearrange itself because of quantum healing, because we are literally removing things from your quantum field, which is creating space in your field for newness to come in and for these new circumstances to arrange themselves in your field. So don't think that it's not working if you get triggered in your physical reality, if a situation unfolds to test you, or if you have limiting beliefs come up or emotions related to this come up. It is just because we are unearthing a lot of deep things. So ensure that you take notes if things do come up in your physical reality, because it will also help prove to you that this healing is doing work in your field. So once again, if you've never done quantum healing with me, an important additional note is you need to make sure that you have double the length of this healing to rest afterwards. So I anticipate this to just be a short mini healing, so 10 to 15 minutes. It could be longer. You'll know how long it is once this is done. You need to have double that amount of time to rest after. So if this is 15 minutes, you need to have 30 minutes after the healing is finished to be able to rest and integrate. After that, you need to spend, I would say, at least a half an hour. I suggest up to an hour or two, where you are not going on social media, not going on technology, unless it is just writing or doing something simple, where you're not interacting with other people, you're not getting in your car and driving or going anywhere that isn't just nature. The reason for that is your quantum field is literally rearranging itself all around you. And if you go and interact with your reality too soon, it can prevent the healing from fully anchoring into that field. So give yourself rest time. And then afterwards, I just suggest journaling, meditation. These are really good to do right before you sleep, because the best way to do it is to just sleep right after. Writing, cooking a meal, something that is very low activity where you're not interacting with too many things or people, especially technology. If you do this healing and then you just go scroll on social media, that's really going to impact the healing. So only do this if you're actually serious about taking this healing, because this is not like Reiki. This is not just a simple little energy healing. This is a deep form of quantum healing where we are actually shifting the quantum field all around you. So I'm just noticing that there's going to be a loud noise for 1 second, so we'll get started. once that noise passes, so in this meantime, make sure you can find a place that you can lay down and receive this. You can also receive it in a meditation. I suggest to not have a pillow behind your head just to let the energy completely flow. Otherwise, there is a little bit of a constriction in the neck and head and throat. So during this healing, lay down or sit in meditation, let yourself rest, receive, set an intention. With quantum healing, it really depends on the session. If I'm narrating what we're going through, if I'm silent, I'll probably narrate the different things that we're doing for the purpose and context of this video. So just allow yourself to rest and receive. You might have visions, things come up from your childhood, limiting beliefs. Make sure to have a journal next to you and just take these notes after the healing is done, maybe before you go into your rest. I personally don't have meditation music playing in the background during my healings, just because I don't personally know what is going on in the background of other people's frequencies on YouTube. So I don't want to risk there being any negative subliminal or any frequencies that actually distort. But if you want to have meditation music playing on in the background, I would go ahead and start that now, as we are going to be going into the healing. So letting yourself find a comfortable position, laying down or seated in a meditation. Taking a couple of deep breaths without needing to follow any specific breathing pattern. Just let your breath come and go, but do notice how deep are you breathing. Are you breathing into your chest, your belly? Is it shallow or deep breaths? Just evaluate where your breath is now without forcing it to be anything that it's not. And as you do so, I'm going to begin to do this healing for you to open up to receive financial assistance in unexpected or expected ways. So the first thing that we're going to do with this healing is we are going to clear resistance to receiving support. Anything that makes you feel like you need to do it on your own. We'll probably be going into releasing guilt for maybe asking for money or asking for support, as well as a disbelief that you would actually be chosen for support. So I'll just be silent as I actually do the healing and just sharing what I feel called or guided to share as we go through it. So actually immediately there's past lives connected to mismanaging money or mismanaging money that was given or gifted to you. So there's this fear of wasting it, not using it properly, that causes you in your energy field to resist or push it away. So for this portion, because we're going through resistance, if you want to really acclimate to this healing and you want to take it in an advanced level, you want to bring it somatically into your body, what I would recommend for you to do is try to see if you can breathe into your belly. Bring your breath, if your breath is in your chest, try to breathe into your belly. What this is going to do is, just as we are releasing this resistance to receiving support, it's actually deepening your self-empowerment. There's a level of feeling disempowered for receiving financial support, even if it was from like a grant or an angel investor. So we really want to bring that belly or that breath into the belly to expand. So if you want to somatically integrate this healing, that is what I would recommend for you to do. I'll let you know when this portion is cleared so you can return back to your normal breath. there's a little bit of ancestral resistance as well. I'm seeing on the father's side, a little bit of the mother's side, but mostly on the father's side of like just not wanting to receive help, wanting to do things on your own, very steadfast, very, I will work for my money, I won't receive it without doing something for it or in exchange for it. So we're going to go ahead and clear these strongholds that are connected to your ancestry. So we are going into working with the morphogenetic field now. So I was able to clear really fast. Now there's this energy of complacency that needs to be cleared. So we're going to keep doing healing for this. It's this energy of just being okay with being stuck where you are. Very complacent. So we're going to clear this. This also feels very ancestral. Almost like if you were to receive this assistance, you might be like the most wealthy person in your lineage, and most people in your lineage have maybe just been okay with being like the generation before, but you're different than that. We're going on to the mother's lineage now just to see if there's anything else present here, just because it does seem like a lot of this is ancestral. So it's feeling not worthy of support. Very common from the mother's lineage, so we're going to go ahead and clear that. There's also some like guilt, financial guilt on the mother's lineage present, so we're going to clear that. Like almost like guilt if you were to receive, so there's a receptivity block here. Okay, so all the clearing and healing that wants to be released is done today. Feeling an influx of energy coming in right now. So now we are actually going into the reprogramming portion of quantum healing, where we reprogram the field to then accept support, to be open to support, to be grateful for support, to receive these unexpected opportunities where you're essentially conditioned to expect to receive financial assistance in many forms. So I'm going to go ahead and reprogram this now. If you want to take this somatically, you can stop breathing into your belly, or you can breathe deeper into your belly, and each breath that you breathe, what you're going to want to do is you're actually going to want to like see yourself or visualize receiving financial assistance. So maybe it's seeing that you got approved for a grant, or having an angel investor reach out to you, or whatever financial support or assistance looks like to you. Visualize that while continuing to breathe deeply. Otherwise, just return to normal breath and do the visualization portion if you want to really take this healing to the next level or the advanced form. So I'm currently going in to the subconscious mind and reprogramming with just the specific affirmations, programs / strongholds of I'm safe to receive financial support. It is okay for me to receive financial support. I'm worthy and receptive of receiving financial support, and it is part of my destiny to receive financial support. so this feels fortified already in the field, very much like your subconscious was ready for this shift. Okay. So both your mind, your subconscious mind, and your whole quantum field has been reprogrammed with those new strongholds and beliefs, and they feel once again very fortified, very strong, in replacement of all of the energy that we've let go of and released today. So allowing yourself to slowly return to normal breath and just start to gently feel yourself where you began this healing. So feeling your back on the bed, or feeling your legs on the chair if you were meditating and sitting up in meditation. Just letting yourself be in the state of relaxation. This healing was about 20 minutes, so you're going to want to give yourself about 40 minutes or a little less, 35 to 40, to rest after this healing. Just letting yourself fully integrate it, feeling free to take notes if you have anything that came up before you rest, just so you don't forget them. If you are wanting additional quantum healing, I will list all of the quantum healings that I have currently available, the single sessions and bundles, in the description box below. And then I do have one-on-one custom ones if you are needing custom specific support and want to have a pre-recorded session with me or a live one. So all the information will be below, as well as if you want to learn how to do this healing modality, I'll also include my self-paced training in the description box for you. I'm sending you so much love, and once again, make sure to rest for about 40 minutes after this healing to fully integrate it, and make sure to come back to this healing and leave in the comments if you had any big shifts, if you received financial assistance. Feel free to put them in the comments, and I'm sending you so much love. I truly pray over this video that you are able to receive the financial assistance that you're calling in.